Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to automate Zoho Inventory using Pabbly Connect. So Zoho Inventory is a cloud-based inventory management software designed for small and medium-sized businesses. It helps businesses to track their stock levels, manage purchase orders, generate invoices, and streamline their overall inventory operations. So in case if you are using Zoho Inventory as your inventory management software, then this video is for you. Because today I'm going to show you in this video that how by simply setting up a connection between Zoho Inventory and Pabbly Connect, you can automate all your repetitive tasks which are involved in streamline the process of your inventory management, that too without any coding and programming skills. Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which helps us to automate all our repetitive tasks without any coding and programming skills by setting up connections between our work applications. So by setting up a connection between Zoho Inventory and Pabbly Connect, you can link your Zoho Inventory account with multiple other work applications which you are using for your business as well. Alright, so let's get started quickly. Currently, we are on the homepage of Pabbly Connect where we can reach by typing the URL pabbly.com/connect in our browser. After coming over here, we'll find two options, sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user, just click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on the sign up for free button. It is going to create a free new account for you. And also when you will do that, you will be receiving 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. So as an existing user, I'm going to click on sign in. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. It has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect where we will find all our workflows which we have created. So to see these workflows, we can also create separate folders. Now here we are going to click on this create workflow option to create a new workflow. As we have done that, a dialog box is appear in front of us. It is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So here I'm going to give a name first of all. Automate Zoho Inventory using Pabbly Connect. After giving the name to my workflow, I'm going to select the folder. So you can see I have a list of folders over here. Among these folders, because I have created a separate folder for inventory management, I'm going to select that. And then I'm going to click on create. As we have done that, you can see a new screen is open in front of us which contains two extremely important windows. First is a trigger and the other is action. So what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now, let's suppose here my objective is that whenever a new customer will be added in my Zoho Inventory, then I want to send a notification to that customer through WhatsApp. So let's suppose I'm going to take Zoho Inventory in trigger and WhatsApp in my action step. When we are going to set up the connection between these applications, we will clearly see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when the customer is added in Zoho Inventory, then only a WhatsApp message will be sent to that customer, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us start connecting Zoho Inventory with Pabbly Connect. But before moving forward, I have to tell you one more important thing, that you can use Zoho Inventory inside Pabbly Connect in both the methods. If you want that on the happening of a specific event inside Zoho Inventory, the response should be captured and it should be sent automatically to any other application, then you can use Zoho Inventory in trigger. But in case if you want that on the happening of a specific event in any of your work application which you are using, the response should be sent automatically to perform a specific event inside Zoho Inventory, then you can add Zoho Inventory in your action step. In this video, I'm going to show you both the methods step by step. So let's get started. First of all, here I'm going to start with the trigger. So first of all, I will show you how you have to set up the connection between Zoho Inventory and Pabbly Connect as trigger. To start with the automation, you have to go towards your trigger step and you have to select your trigger application. That will be Zoho Inventory. So let's select that quickly. As we have done that, now we have to select the trigger event. So trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger or it is going to start. You can see we have list of events over here. Create, update customer, create, update item, create, update invoice, create or update a bill, and etc. So on the happening of whichever event you want to capture the response, you can select that event according to your choice. Let's say here I'm going to select create or update item, let's say. Okay, so I want that whenever I'm going to create a new item in my Zoho Inventory account, then the response should be captured. And for that response, let's say I want to create a record in Google Sheets. Now for that, first of all, we have to build the connection between Zoho Inventory and Pabbly Connect. And to do that, we have to insert a webhook URL inside our Zoho Inventory account. And here you can see we have received a webhook URL. Along with this, we have also received some instructions. We will simply follow the given instructions step by step carefully to set up the connection. And the webhook URL is going to act as a bridge for transferring the data of every new item which is created in Zoho Inventory towards Pabbly Connect. So I have copied this webhook URL and then I'm going to take you towards my Zoho Inventory account. After coming over here, you will find the option of settings over here. So you have to go towards settings option, and over here you will find the option of automation. So here we have to go towards workflow action first of all, and you have to create a new webhook. You can see webhook option is given. So we'll click on this new webhook button to create a new webhook. And here first of all I'm going to give a name over here. So I'm going to give a name, let's say new items. Okay, then we have to select the module for which reason you are setting up this connection. So the connection is related to item, so the module will be item over here. If you want to give any description, you can also enter it over here, but it is not mandatory, so I'm going to ignore this field. Then here we have to paste the URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. The rest of the fields we can ignore. We'll move forward and we'll simply click on save. So the webhook URL is inserted successfully. Now here we have to do one more thing. We have to go towards the workflow rules given from the left side in automation section, and we have to add a rule over here. So we'll click on this new rule button. We have to create a new rule and we have to associate this rule with the URL which we have recently added, the webhook URL. So I'm going to give a name to my rule. Let's say new rule over here, a random name. And once again, we have to select the module. So here, because my connection is related to the item, so the module will be item once again. Then I'm going to click on next. As we have done that, it is asking us on the happening of which event related to the item you want to capture the response. So my objective is that whenever the item will be created, then the response should be sent. So here I have selected created. Then I'm going to click on next, and here it is asking us if you want to apply any condition, you can add filter over here. But I'm going to ignore this field for now because I do not want. Then here in the action section, we have to select the webhook option over here. We have to select webhook. Then we have to select the name of the webhook. So here I'm going to select the name of the webhook that I have already created. And here it is already selected the webhook URL. So the rule is now connected with the webhook URL which we have created. So now I'm going to click on save, and as we have done that, the connection is successfully built. Now we'll move back towards Pabbly Connect. Here we have received a test response. That means our connection is absolutely successful. Let's click on recapture webhook response button. And now we have to do a test submission to capture a real response. How we are going to do that? By simply creating a new item in our Zoho Inventory account. So I'm going to go back towards Zoho Inventory. We'll go towards the item section, and I'm going to add a new item over here while clicking on this plus sign. So here I'm going to create a new item. Let's say the name of the item is t-shirt. Here I'm going to enter SKU, let's say 78. Unit is, let's say, pieces. Okay. Then here I'm going to give the dimension as well, random dimension. Then here I'm going to select the selling price, let's say 500, and here the account is sales. The cost price is, let's say, 200, and the account is cost of goods sold. Over here we have to select the inventory, so I'm going to select inventory asset, and then I'm going to simply click on save. Okay, so the item is added. Now I'm going to go back towards Pabbly Connect. Here we will wait for few seconds for the response to be captured. And you can see that yes, the response is received. So in this response, we have received all the details. When you will scroll down here, we have the amount which we have given to our item. Here we have all of the details as well. So here we have the t-shirt, the name of the item. Here we have received the date and time at which the item is created. Then we have received some other details as well, such as the account name which we have selected as sales, the item ID, and all other details. Okay, this means that the connection is absolutely successful. So now once we have set up this connection, whenever a new item will be added in Zoho Inventory, the response will be automatically captured. Further, to transfer this response to other applications, you can add those applications in your action steps according to your choice. So I hope the connection between Zoho Inventory and Pabbly Connect as trigger is clear to you. Now we are going to move forward towards the action step. Now in this scenario, let's suppose I am running an e-commerce store, that is Shopify, and I'm selling my products over there. So my objective is that whenever a new order will be placed by the customer, I want to add that customer in my Zoho Inventory account. Over here, I'm going to use Zoho Inventory in action. So this is just a scenario which I'm going to use in order to show you how you have to use Zoho Inventory inside your Pabbly Connect account as action. But you can follow the same steps to set up the connection, and you can take any other trigger application as well according to your choice. Now here to automate this process, I've already captured the response. Here I have received the response of Shopify order in which I have received the details of the customer. And now I'm going to use this response to create a customer inside Zoho Inventory as well. So I will go towards my action step. Our action application will be Zoho Inventory, which I've already selected. So we'll simply select action event over here. That will be create a contact. Okay. Then I'm going to click on connect. To build this connection here, I'm going to go with add new connection and I will click on connect with Zoho Inventory. Now how we have to do that? We have to provide a domain over here. How we are going to get this domain? To get this domain, you just have to go towards your Zoho Inventory account and you have to look towards the URL of your Zoho Inventory account. In this URL here we have the domain, so we'll simply copy it, zoho.com, and we will paste it over here. Done. Let's click on save. In the similar manner, you have to find out your domain. Now Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our Zoho Inventory account. Our data is 100% safe with Pabbly Connect, so I've clicked on accept fearlessly and the authorization has become successful. As we have done that, the connection between Zoho Inventory and Pabbly Connect is built successfully. So we'll move forward now. Here it is asking us the organization name, which is already selected. So this is the name of my organization, Papson. Okay, I've selected that. Now here it is asking us the contact name. What is the name of your contact? I want to add the customer who has placed the order on Shopify as contact in Zoho Inventory. So here the name will be of the customer only, and I'm not going to enter it manually because I've already received the response in my earlier step. So this is my earlier response, and here we have all the details. Among these details, when we'll scroll down, here we have the name as well. So I'm going to search for the name, and you can see this is the name of my contact. So I'm going to simply select it and it is mapped over here. When we map a data like this, it becomes dynamic, and with each and every new response, automatically it is going to replace now. So when we have mapped this name, whenever a new order will be placed in Shopify and the response will be captured, the name is going to replace with a new name of that new customer. And in this way, we will automate the entire process. In place of this, if we will enter the data manually by typing or by copy and pasting, it will become static, and then it is not going to replace with each and every new response. Then the workflow will get stuck. Okay. Then here it is asking us the company name. If you want to enter it, you can enter it over here, but I'm going to keep it blank. Then here we have the contact type. So I'm going to select customer over here. Here we have the first name, last name, email. So I'm going to map the email address. So here we have the email. I have mapped that. The next we have the phone number. So if you have phone number, you can also map it over here, but I have not received, so I'm going to ignore this field for now. Other than this, we have some other details such as the city, country, address, and etc. So if you want, you can enter all these details one by one. I'm going to keep these fields blank, and I'm going to simply click on save and test request button. As you have done that, the response is received, and here it is saying the contact is created successfully. I'm going to take you towards Zoho Inventory. We'll go towards the contact section now. And over here, in this customer section, you can see that yes, a new contact is successfully created with the same details. This means that the connection is absolutely successful. Now, whenever a new Shopify order will be placed, automatically the customer will be added as a contact in Zoho Inventory. So these are the steps which we have to follow in order to set up the connection between Zoho Inventory and Pabbly Connect as trigger as well as an action. I hope all the steps are clear to you. Thank you for watching this video.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such applications without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our video and subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.